Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you've seen this video. For my old subscribers, I want to thank you so much for the love, the care. I appreciate you sincerely from the heart. From my new subscribers who will just be passing and seeing this for the very first time, please don't just pass, okay? Be with your guy, be with your boy, your son. Support me so that I can move to the permanent site, okay? In today's video, it's going to be a Q&A. What I mean by Q&A is questions and answer. I would have done this long time ago, but I wanted to save the best for the last. I said I will not do it until I get monetized, and that is why I'm doing it now. Okay, so I'm going to try and break some of these things you don't know about me so that you get to know about me now. Okay, it's Q&A on my personal self, just me. Okay, just me. Yes, and first of all, I'll ask them in questions. I'm not looking down because there are questions that have been coming in, so I'm going to be saying them from the head, okay? So number one question is, what is your name? People see me as cost rep, others don't know my real name. My name is Ifeanyi Don Bosco Emmanuel Echezona Osifo. I will repeat. Ifeanyi Don Bosco Emmanuel Echezona Osifo. Okay, people will say, why answer Benin name? I'll come to that. Okay, that is my name. Okay, and where are you from? That will be the next question. I am from Anambra by origin and Edo State by birth. I hope you get it. I'm from Anambra by origin and Edo State by birth. So I'm both Igbo and Benin. Okay, because I was born in Benin. I am from the East, Anambra. So you can call me Igbo and Benin man. I will answer. Okay. So what about a number? The next question will be, what school did you attend? Give us a brief history of your school. I attended the God First Nursery and Primary School. It was then in Osaritin Street, Benin City, Edo State, to Zebu quarters. Then I moved over to Orogene Primary School. It's close to the Olia Market. If you are close to Benin, you know the school I'm talking about. Orogene is close to Olia Market. At the back, we have Iviore. That was my primary school. Then later I moved to Obakenzwa the second junior and senior secondary school along IC Road. I was there for GS1 to SS3. Yeah, so that's why I said junior and senior secondary school. Then later, that was when I decided to relocate. I moved to my state, to Anambra State University Uli, now called Chukwuemeka Odumegu Ojukwu University Uli. Okay, that was where I studied, and I have a degree in biochemistry. Okay, Bachelor of Science degree in biochemistry. Then after school, I was sent to Government Science Secondary School, Yabo, Sokoto State, for my 1-year compulsory national service, what they call NYSC. Yes, I served in Sokoto State, and that was where I did my PPA. Okay, then the next question will be, where have you worked? Okay, in Nigeria, where have you worked before you left Nigeria? Where did you work? Before I left Nigeria, I'd worked in a private school in Sokoto. But during that period, my parents were not happy because that was when the bombing was much. I don't want to mention the year I served. Some people will not say, this guy don't old. I'm young. Okay, don't worry, I'm coming there. So that was where I got my first job, a teaching job. Yes, and my parents asked me to leave, and I had to relocate back to Benin, where I was based, or where I'm based. Then later I got a job with the Iyala Microfinance Bank. Iyala is my local government, to be precise, in Anambra. That's where I'm from. Iyala local government, that's where I'm from. Okay, so that I got a job there as a trainee savings account officer. Yes, that was where I worked for about 10 months. Then I resigned and I got another job in Gauze Pharmaceutical, Oka. Yes, I was in Gauze from December ending to February ending or so, with 2 months, and I resigned my second job. Persons will also want to know how I got to Europe. Yes, it was I am among those persons who will. It's a story for another day. I will still do a video on that. It's the dreaded journey. Yes, I was among those who took that path, and by God's grace, I didn't die because it was not my time. I'd already given up hope. I'd already given up hope. I'd already said my last prayer before God showed himself. I can't forget that day. Every day I see it in my head. So you can imagine when you are close to death and you didn't die. So that's just all I will say about it. Then the next will be, how old are you? Yes, I know many people want to hear. I am in my 30s, middle 30s, late 30s, beginning 30s. I don't know. I'm in my 30s. Those who know me know my real age. But forget about the BS and the strong face and even the white hair. The white hair is a gene, eh? My younger sister have a white hair. So this white hair you are seeing is gene. That's one of the reasons why I like barbing skull. Because the white hair sometimes make me feel old or look old. But I'm young. I'm in my 30s. Okay. The next question will be, are you married? Were you ever married? I am not married. Ifeanyi Don Bosco Emmanuel Echozonachukwu Osifo is not married. I am very single, never was married, but hope to soon. But for now, not married. The next question will be, do you have a kid or children, both home and abroad? Many people have said things about this, and I have to say it. Please, I don't have any child for now, both in Nigeria and in Europe. I hope to have soon. In fact, I even regret not having in Nigeria, but it's not my fault. It's how I was brought up. You know, when you were brought up in a very churchous Catholic family, and you are close to the Reverend Fathers. Yes, I stayed very close. I was with Reverend Fathers for about 10 years of my life. So you can imagine such scenario whereby you don't want to see you close to a girl, that kind of a scenario. So it's not really my fault. It was how I grew up. So I don't have a child both home and abroad. At least for now, I don't have a child home and abroad. Yes, I'm still very single, although session, not married, no kids yet. Then somebody will ask, why do you bear Osifo? Osifo is a name I gave myself due to the fact that I was born and bred in Benin 1, and due to the fact of my late landlord of blessed memory, a man who saw me as a son. Yes, my landlord's brother then in Benin. The man saw me as a son. The wife saw me as a son. I wasn't close to them. I was Igbo. They were Benin. But the man will always tell me, Imam, I'm proud of you. He's late now, of blessed memory. Both of them, himself and the wife. I'm talking about Mr. and Mrs. Andrew Osifo. They are both late and I miss them so much. So they are people I'm talking about. That I picked that Osifo because of the man and his family. How they took me in as a son and tried to encourage me not to relent. That's how then if you see us playing this soccer game, the man will be angry with them. You are playing with Emmanuel. Emmanuel is times 10 brilliant than you guys. He's playing with you. At night, he will be reading. You guys will be sleeping. So those things, it was later I started seeing the reason the man was doing that. So I can still see those experiences, those memories in my head. And that was why I decided to take his name and add to mine. Although it's not formal, but it's a name I gave to myself that I will be answering as a guy or a young man who was born and bred in Benin City, Edo State. So what other question do you want to ask? What are my likes? I like being open. I'm very open. I'm very strict to it. People say I'm proud. I'm not proud. I'm only being strict. I obey principles. I obey rules. I try following rules according to what they state. I do things to the best of my knowledge, not to offend others. And I like to treat myself the way I would like to treat others. So that is just me in person. Okay, what I dislike? I dislike proud people, people who lie. Any little thing you just want to lie. No, you can't be my friend. Why not just tell me the truth? I'm not going to beat you. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to do anything wrong with you. Just trying to know or trying to hear what you have to say. Okay, but you don't have to lie. But if you lie and I know that I finally found out that you lie, I won't be happy with you. So that is just me. Have you been betrayed? Yes, I have been betrayed by my, she's my ex also, plus my friend, my best friend taking my woman. Yes, I've been betrayed. And my very first girlfriend did something very bad to me, and that was another sign of betrayal, because she was with me and with someone else, and I didn't know she got married. It was after marriage I knew that my girlfriend is already married. So you can imagine. So such betrayal, I think I've passed through that in 2 dimensions. So I've not experienced it since then. I've not even tried giving myself a chance to experience such again. What next? These questions I have answered so far are the ones I know they normally ask me, and I've answered. So please, if you feel I've not answered anything you want to know about me, there's a comment section there. Please ask me there, and I will do a review of this video in 2 weeks time by God's grace, and I will answer those questions and answer more that you have asked. Okay, so that is just all I have to say. Some persons will say, where are you based? Like you all know, I've said it, I've always said it, I'm based in Europe by God's grace, and that's where I'm based, in Europe. So what else? Like I said, when I ask what else, I mean what else do you wish to ask me? Feel free to ask me. Like I said, I'm a very open-minded person, and I do things very openly. Although I will not say I don't have secrets, I have secrets, but it's to me and who it's concerned. I don't talk too much, but I'm very jovial, very funny, very comic. But when it comes to serious issues, I am serious. And I don't like people using me like fools. You can't take me for a fool. There's one thing with us Benins. Yes, we don't like oppression. I am that kind of a person. You can't oppress me. While I'm respecting you, you are oppressing me. I won't take it from you. That is just it. So feel free to ask anything you feel like I have not answered here in the comment section, and I will be there to answer. Like I said before, it's just a Q&A on myself. I would have done it long ago before now, but definitely there's always a time you will do it. So that's it. Then before I close this video, the most important question I've been asked so often: why did you enter YouTube? This is a story that touched me, and I will say it now. In 2015, when I got to Europe by God's grace, there was this, if you get to Europe, you'll be in camp. I was in camp, and along the line, people found out that, yes, I had this articulation in settling issues and settling matter. They not even considering my age when I came in. So along the line, a senior bros who was still in camp is in Germany now. I don't want to mention name. If he sees the video, he will know I'm talking about him, but he's in Germany now. Then there's this particular one also, I will not mention him, he's also in Germany, and this particular third one also in Italy. There's a fourth one in Italy now, there's a fifth one in Italy, but there's this particular one in Germany now who had an issue then. So when he brought it, I gave him an advice, and the thing worked for him. So he told me, why not enter YouTube? You can do well advising people instead of just being yourself. Why not come out and say it? That's why I entered YouTube in 2015. I hope I've answered all the questions. So like I said, if you have any other questions you want to ask me, please make it open in the comment section. And in 2 weeks time, by God's grace, I will give us a response. Having said, I want to thank all of us for being here with me. For my returning subscriber, I appreciate you. The old ones, thank you very much. For the new ones, please smash the subscribe button, give a like, comment, and share. Thank you very much. Till I come away next time. Peace.